Hi, this is a quick tour of using Reuters.com for gathering information about stock. First, go to www.reuters.com, hover over Markets, and click Stocks. You will need to put in your stock symbol or search for a stock. I'm going to search for Apple. And I select AAPL.O. The .O shows that Apple stock trades on the NASDAQ exchange or is listed on NASDAQ. Most of the companies that we'll be working with have a .N, meaning New York Stock Exchange. Okay, now we're on the summary page. You can see the stock price as of 3:44 Eastern Time today. Here's the change. Apple is up a couple bucks today. Last night's closing price. And this is where you see the 52-week high and low, or the trading range that you're asked for in the introduction in our written paper. So how is Apple doing? Well, I can see it's near the 52-week high, but how exactly have they done in the last year? I could figure it out with a calculator, but I can also just take a look at charts. I clicked on charts, and it will show me the default chart, which is for 3 months. Now, as I scroll around, see all these little documents? It shows me all the news stories. So if you're looking for news about your company, you can mouse over these anywhere you see a document, and it shows you news stories. Well, here's a good one. Quarterly revenue jumped 27%. I can click on that. Boom, I've got the news story. Now, if we don't like all of these little documents, you can also turn it off by clicking on the X. I want to know how Apple stock is done in the last 52 weeks or a year. So I'm going to click on the chart up here for a year. The chart will redraw, and we can see that Apple stock has gone from $85, and as I come across, every time I move the cursor, it's showing me a new date, a new open, high, and low. Now as I come across, I can see that as of 5/14, current price is, or the high anyhow, was 128.92. Nice. To calculate performance for the year, I would still have to look at the difference, the gain between my price of $84.96 and my current price of, I could take the close price of $128.84. It's not calculated for us automatically. Another nice thing I can do is I can make a comparison. If I want to compare to the Dow Industrials or the S&P 500, I can click here. Then come back to my chart. And I can see that the Dow over the past 52 weeks or 1 year has gone up, say, 13% or so. Whereas the Apple stock has gone up over 50%. That's a win. What if I wanted to compare to a competitor? Well, it's a little difficult to determine who is a great competitor for Apple, but I'll put in Microsoft. MSFT, Microsoft, click, come down, and now I see that Microsoft has gone up over 20% in the last 52 weeks, but Apple still over 52%. Great performance. One more thing, when we get to the case part 2, you'll be looking at ratios, and some of the ratios we will calculate and others we will get from Reuters because it is the most current information. So when you click on financials, we don't really get financial statements like I would think. What we get is ratios. If we scroll down, down, we start seeing valuation ratios like our PE ratios, price to earnings, our dividend yield, and other ratios such as our quick and current ratio. Okay, well that's a quick overview of using Reuters for financial information. Hope it helped.